Today, I'll be introducing you to the concept of electrolysis. The word electrolysis is derived from two words. First is lysis, which means to split. And then we have electro, which means electricity. And what are they splitting? Normally, it's the splitting of ionic compounds. So, it's the use of electricity to split ionic compounds to generate ions which are discharged as what? Neutral atoms. So how does this happen? It happens in a setup like this. In a beaker, we have a liquid. The liquid is normally the ionic compound, which we call the electrolyte, that will be split into ions. And this electrolyte can either be in the melting state or in solution, which is the aqueous state. Now, inside this setup also, we have two electrodes, the positive electrode and the negative electrode. The positive electrode, we'll call it the anode, while the negative electrode is called the cathode. Now, for you to remember this easily, I'll give you a hack called panic. Panic. This means positive anode, negative is what? Cathode. So the positive electrode is the anode, while the negative electrode is what? The cathode. So during electrolysis, your ionic compound, let's say AB, if you have an ionic compound AB in the melting state and it decides to melt and will melt it, it's going to generate the ions A plus what? B minus. A plus B minus. These are the ions generated. But if it is in aqueous solution, these are liquid and solid. In aqueous solution, this will generate A positive in aqueous solution and B negative in what? Aqueous solution. Now, in this system, the ions A and B will exist like this. But once you pass electricity through it, the negative ions will be attracted towards the opposite electrode, while the positive will be attracted towards the negative. So the negative ions will move to the positive electrode, which is the anode, while the positive ion will move to the negative, which is what? The cathode. So majorly, metals are positive ions and they are discharged at the cathode, while non-metals are negative ions and are discharged at the anode. Now what happens when they move to the anode and cathode? At the cathode, the positive ion being A plus will move to the cathode and it will be discharged as a neutral atom. And for A to become a neutral atom, it will accept an electron. And the gain of an electron, if you remember your oil rig, the gain of electron is what? Reduction. So the reaction that takes place at the cathode is what? Reduction. At the anode, B negative will become what? The B atom. And this will happen by what? The loss of what? Electron. The loss of electron is what? What is called as what? Oxidation. So while reduction takes place at the cathode, oxidation takes place at what? The anode. So this is the basis that you need to understand what? Electrolysis. If you find this class interesting, please give us a follow, like this video, share and comment, and follow us for more examples on what? Electrolysis.